We back. I like that. Just like that.
Cook crack.
We back.
This is the old mixtape too. We live?
We live.
You ain't do the introduction.
Ain't no introduction. It's a whole nother life. It's a whole nother day.
Yeah.
It's a whole new day. Just like that. We back. Welcome y'all. We shut it off now. We done gave it to them. To the If It's Dope Don't Fix It podcast. And we are back like we left something. I'm here with my special co-host, that downtown, and that boy, Showtime. Talk to the people.
What up? What it do?
What's good, man?
Miss
It's
y'all,
good to be
man.
back in the building, man. Back in the studio, back in the flesh.
We ain't talked to these people since the new year came in.
Hey, well, shit. Let's start off by saying Happy New Year to
Happy
everybody.
New Year,
you
Merry
know,
Christmas, Jingle Bells, nigga.
all that shit.
Man, how many holidays done passed since? Well, happy Martin Luther King Day, happy President's Day,
Valentine's Day.
happy Groundhog's Day, and all that, man.
All that good shit. Thanksgiving. Don't forget about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, we missed all that.
Yeah,
We
all
missed
that.
all that. Some of y'all put on a little bit of weight though. Not 10. I'm talking about you, Polar.
Damn! I would never do that to you.
No, I'm just saying, tell you
Hey.
ain't put on no weight that much. I mean, just a little bit, you know. I'm just saying. So, I mean, tell the people while we was away.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody put on a little weight. Well, you do got a little extra neck skin over there.
oh no, that's because I lost weight. You feel me? I dropped 10 pounds in a
Yeah,
week.
you did lose
Yeah.
a
No, I'm
chin.
just telling you. I did. I dropped a chin or two, you know.
Yeah, now you down to 4 of them things.
But it's all good, shit. Pretty soon I'm gonna be down to 1. But I don't really want to lose my fat boy look, man. I want to
Yeah.
keep my fat boy look, man. That's always gonna be in.
Fat boy's in.
Nah, definitely in. And the fat boys with beards gonna always be in, you know. But
They kind of folding though. A couple
Fat
of
boy?
them fat niggas with beards kind of folding.
what you mean they kind of folding? What you mean by that?
It's over with for sure.
Nah,
Yeah,
I mean
Suge
Suge ain't never really been no fat boy.
And that is over for
Hey.
what's the other dude name? Who seen that way too beautiful shit? What's his name? Your way to
Sean Kingston.
out of there.
Sean
Yeah.
Kingston was never in there.
He
though.
was.
He never was in there. Sean King,
Hey.
but Sean King, I heard he had a bad one too.
You got a couple bad ones.
Yeah,
A young
but-
nigga with money, they always gonna have a bad
I
one.
mean, well,
Hey,
yeah.
but
So,
Fat Trail is over.
I don't know, but shit, I don't think it's gonna ever be over for me though, man. What y'all? Let's get into it, man. What y'all think about that movie Black Panther, man? What was your thoughts on that, man?
In Wakanda we trust.
What
I
you
wish
think?
it was real.
Hey,
I
you
loved
know, it was okay, but to me it was like the 3rd or 4th best Marvel movie.
Yeah. I mean,
Third?
Probably the 3rd.
I'll put it at
Yeah.
number 1 because I never really watched one of them Marvel movies because all that shit was boring to me. Like when we were growing up, like I think that they remade them so much to it got boring to me. So that one really had my attention. I'm in the movie theater and I'm just stuck and glued to the screen.
Yeah.
They like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm watching the movie. Like it just had me so stuck.
Yeah.
Till I was like, man, this shit was the first movie I actually enjoyed and I ain't go to sleep on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of knowledge though, cause I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she told me that if you really look in deep to the movie and really look into it from a different perspective, that last fight scene took place in the Underground Railroad. Y'all didn't get that. That's a little nugget of information for you. You could go Google it. No, G shit though.
I try to be serious, dog.
No,
I try to listen
listen.
to some of this stuff sometimes. It just
But it took place in the Underground Railroad.
okay.
That don't make sense to you though?
I could see the reference, but I wouldn't have never thought about it though.
Because I would have never thought about it either. When she said it, I was
But
like,
why? Why you think they would reference the Underground Railroad?
Black History Month. Look when the movie dropped. Look how many black people was in it. Look how many tribes was in it. Like
You don't
They
think
wasn't-
that's
Why
took-
would we? But listen,
You
though.
don't think that's
Okay,
a little
this
too
the
woke?
thing, bro. And I just watched the interview with the director. What is it, Ryan Kroger?
young
I was
dude
just
too?
watching the interview
Yeah.
and he was saying how people tired of the slavery movies and stuff like 12 Years a Slave,
Yeah.
Almost Start, all that. But you know, I don't think they would reference no type of slavery in that, because everything about that was.
But the underground, but that's what I'm saying. But the Underground Railroad was not really. It was about slavery, but it was about the power that we took back.
Yeah, but I still don't see how that would relate to Black Panther.
I mean, I don't fucking know. Did I tell her to tell me this shit? No, I just listened to it and I just.
You know that
it kind of makes sense.
You know, because a lot of stuff in that interview that he was speaking on, I didn't even think about. And you know, he was talking about the color sequences and the designs of the outfits and different patterns in the outfits that we wouldn't even know.
Right.
You know that.
Yeah, really like from what tribe they took it from and stuff like that. So I mean, my question to y'all would be, what character would you be in the movie, Tam?
I would be
the bald head chick.
That's what you think I be?
Yeah, cause you act like a nigga. Like, I mean, not like that, but I'm just saying like they had so much power, and I like that about them.
I related myself more to Lupita's character.
Okay, yeah.
I related myself more to her because of her like she didn't want to be the queen because she didn't want to be sitting on that throne, looking down on people that she knew needed help.
I like that.
She a spy also. That's you pretty much
dead on.
Been a spy for all the years that I've known you. Like every day we drift, blend in. You're not listening to the If It's Dope Don't Fix It podcast. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at If It's Dope Don't Fix It. Yeah.
So what character would you be, Mr. Polak the King? That's me. What are you doing? Like, that's what I'm saying.
But what he was finna say.
Okay, but how would you?
You know who you
was finna say?
The white man that got killed.
I ain't the
Killmonger.
I ain't the get out nigga.
He Killmonger.
Nah, but he ain't Killmonger. He's not aggressive like that though. Polar is a good guy, man. You're not aggressive like that.
You don't gotta be aggressive to be a bad guy, dog.
But that nigga was like, come on, that nigga was savage.
I can relate to Killmonger.
You could relate to him, but that nigga was like, fucking kill a nigga for no reason.
Kill a nigga for no reason.
But then fuck it, you Killmonger then, and I'm Monkey Boy.
You, I appreciate it. That's all I ever wanted from you, man. It was recognition that I kill a nigga for no reason.
My dog will kill a nigga for no reason. Cause it's Thursday, you'll kill a nigga on Thursday.
That's all you had to say.
But fuck all that, nigga. You killing people for no reason. I want to kill a bitch because my Patriots lost the fucking Super Bowl. How about that?
Yeah,
let's go to sports.
You ain't even answer your phone.
I couldn't. My phone wasn't working because I said I wasn't gonna pay my bill that month. So
I think you hit the crack too that night.
I wanted to, but I swear to God, dog, I'm talking about I work with kids. Them kids woke up out their bed to talk shit to me at 12 o'clock in the night. All the kids going crazy. The next day, I'm giving all kids consequences. I'm slamming kids all that Monday. Like, that shit was crazy for me.
Did y'all hear, what's his name, Torrey Smith? The reason why he not going to the White House?
Who is Torrey Smith?
Torrey Smith, the receiver for the Eagles.
I heard they went to the
Is that the one that took the kids to the African American Museum?
No, the whole team went to the African American Museum in DC.
Yeah, but they took some kids.
Yeah, took some kids too.
What was his reason for not going?
Let me let y'all hear the clip of it.
For me, it's not just about politics. You know, if I told you that I was invited to a party by an individual that I believe is sexist or has no respect for women, or I told you that this individual has said offensive things towards many minority groups, and I don't feel comfortable by it. This individual also called my peers and my friends SOBs. You would understand why I wouldn't want to go to that party. So why is it any different when this person has the title of President of the United States? And it's really that simple to me. I don't think it's something that that I personally feel inclined to be involved with.
Let me ask y'all, if y'all had a chance to go to the White House with this administration in office right now.
Nope.
That's a chance in a lifetime.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Not.
But listen, I'm going to be honest with you. What I would do is I'm going to tell them, let me get my ticket, and then I'm going to sell that shit to somebody else that want to go.
Ain't just anybody in the White House like that, though. You done said a few things that I've been like, about. That right there,
That was the
one of
most
stupidest thing.
I'm not gonna fucking go, bro. I'm not gonna go.
So this nigga think he could just scalp a ticket from the White House.
What you mean?
Like he just gonna go outside. Got
They
the White
do
House
a little
ticket.
tour.
White House. Get your White House here.
Come on,
Get your
man.
White House here.
Listen,
Come on, son. You can't do that.
to answer the fucking question, I will not go.
You got to go through all type of background check. You can't just sell your ticket. I wouldn't go though.
You wouldn't go.
Nah, I
Would
wouldn't.
you go?
That's a tough
But my reasoning is kind of similar to what Buddy said. Like I'm not that person.
I
Like
understand all that. I understand all that. But
Thank you.
that's a chance in a lifetime, man. To
So
walk
you
in
would
the
go?
door.
Is what you saying?
I'm not saying I'll go, but it's something to think about.
So would you go or would you not?
And I don't know if I'll go. You feel me?
But you
going.
gotta know.
But
if
you
you'll
know,
go.
You go.
them dudes, they professionals. You feel me? They got a chance if they win again in a couple years with some of the younger dudes.
They never gonna.
They
And
could
if
go
it's
back.
another,
They could go
you
back
know, it's
where?
another
No, I'm
president.
saying he's saying that they got a chance.
They got a
Oh,
chance
to go see another
back. So they
president. I
can
thought
say,
you meant go back
yeah,
to
that's
the
what I'm
Super
saying.
Bowl.
So they could say no.
They
Who got a
never
chance
go
to go
again.
back to the Super Bowl?
Not the Eagles,
Why not?
cause the Patriots won again.
Man.
Man, what?
What that mean? They went this time.
Man, please, the Cowboys ain't going.
Nah, them old niggas. It's a rap from old niggas, man.
That's it.
I'm sorry.
Why you
No,
gotta
the
bring
old
up?
niggas.
That's
the
Why
black
you gotta
niggas.
bring up the Cowboys?
Because I know you like them.
Jerry Jones dead in a year or two, boy.
I
You
give
better
him
figure
three.
it out.
I give him 3 good years.
Nah,
Okay, I don't like
wanna
Jerry.
wish death on nobody, but
I don't like Jerry. So, in other news,
Let's get in these school shootings. What y'all want to talk about the school shooting
I'm
shit?
gonna ask him about that.
Okay, well we'll wait till our guests come to ask
speaking
about
of
the
school shooting,
What, Killmonger?
no, ain't no Killmonger. Ain't no Killmonger.
What? He shot a
When
school?
you,
What?
this man bought a stick of dynamite to school one time, boy.
Bro, you trip. So what?
Huh?
At Jackson?
So what?
Bro, you going to the feds, nigga? What you mean? Like
Only,
ATF
and
gonna
you see how,
Where
but
did
you
you
see,
get the stick
you
of
see how niggas
dynamite
be
from,
snitching and shit, but they gonna snitch later on in life
Dog.
and shit.
Bruh.
Like,
Dog.
so what? That was so
Statute of
long
limitation.
ago. Okay,
Yeah.
but that was so long ago.
That was hot. Well, what you was gonna do?
I was retarded back
Somebody
then.
was
He
bullying
was
you?
just playing
Never.
around with it.
Never. Never.
He wasn't
Never
bullied.
bully at all.
Somebody
Never
was
bully.
bullying my dog.
No, listen. Matter of fact, everybody I used to bully, man, I'm kind of sorry, and I want to tell y'all that, you know, I was young and stupid, and I made a mistake, you know.
Good, it's on live. Everybody who's listening,
Mhm.
You feel me?
Sabaz
If I ever
would like
made
to-
fun of y'all back in the day, you feel me? I apologize. Well, do I apologize? Yeah, I apologize for making fun of y'all and shit like that, because
I
that
don't
wasn't right.
apologize.
I mean, I'm older now, you feel me? That
Right.
shit, that's what kids, we do
don't
that
let.
shit.
Oh, I ain't show y'all our other
Killmonger.
post. Killmonger, aka Pull Out the King, aka Best Mother in the
Auntie.
World. That was a hand.
Hey, that was a live line though, man. Line like that.
Yeah,
I
that
like
shit
that.
was live like that shit.
Yeah.
You have stopped it?
Nah, we with it. We still with it, man.
So, okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk about while we here.
Mhm.
Safari pictures leaked. Y'all,
Man, what the fuck?
don't-
Are you kidding me right now?
no, because
Bro, you got niggas and we don't give a shit about that shit. Like, we don't give a fuck. The
No, I
nigga
was
had a
gonna
song coming out. What, 100 on wrist?
yeah, it did come out.
So that's basically, he did that shit for
I was
attention.
just gonna ask. Do y'all think he leaked?
I call it attention seeking behavior. Okay, that's fine. He did whatever he did. Kudos to the man. I hope he make 100 million. Whatever the fuck he gonna make for that song. I don't give a fuck.
But Sabaz, when Just Hilarious news
Who the
leaked,
fuck is that?
Just Hilarious.
Oh, the girl you look like.
When her news leaked, I talked about it with you. We
But
was
she
able
look
to
good,
talk
though.
about it, but now we can't talk about Safari news
She
leaking.
look good though.
One thing about it, we on to the next subject.
But I just want to know, like, do y'all think it was?
Hold on, okay,
Cause
be
I'm
real.
saying,
Was it a
alright, let's
publicity
be
move?
honest, though.
Was it
Let's
a
be
publicity move? Just say that. Was it publicity
I don't
move?
know.
Okay, so
about
what
it.
about
That's what I'm
Black
saying.
I ain't
China
know.
thing?
I don't know
Yeah.
nothing about it. You sent that to us in the group. I ain't know about it when you sent it.
I ain't seen
And
it.
I
We
still
didn't
don't
respond
know about
when
it.
you
I mean,
sent
you
the
sent
shit.
the message to you. Feel me about it? I ain't know about it then, and I don't know about it now. I'm
We didn't-
assuming you
we
talking about
respond to
something. You say She sent us a message
Y'all didn't even respond.
We didn't even acknowledge what the fuck you said.
I don't know what you was talking about, but I don't know. You feel me? I gotta put two and two together.
We didn't even fucking write back to you. I don't think we wrote back to you none that afternoon.
I think that's a bit unfair. We should be able.
Well, then you need to get a girl in here and talk about that shit. We don't want to talk about that shit.
You just talk to the listeners about it.
Yeah, talk to people on live.
So what y'all think? Ain't nobody really on here.
Okay, then it's over there.
Tell us what you think.
I think I don't know. I ain't really care.
Tell us about it, because I don't know about it.
Okay, so Safari News leak. It wasn't his face. It was just his bottom. He said that he took the video because he has been working out his pelvic area, and he took the video to see the progress. Just so happened his little baby leg was at attention.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. That's attention-seeking behavior. The shit leaked. Attention-seeking behavior.
So he said he didn't. He went on Breakfast Club. He said he didn't leak it on purpose. However, he dropped his single the very next day.
That's the fuck I'm saying. That was publicity, man.
Did you hear the single? He got a little dance to it.
That shit, I like the single though. I ain't gonna lie.
By any chance, do you know how to do the dance?
No, I don't.
She ain't got no rhythm for that shit. That shit make you look retarded.
I can't.
Then do we put one left foot in the game? Show you what it is, how it goes. I don't know. Just explain it.
I don't know. It's like it was
audio show.
It's a whole lot of like little movements and stuff.
Arm movement. Just explain it to the listener.
I can't like.
It look like you retarded. Like you having a seizure / retarded.
What I do for the listeners, because I can't really explain it because there's so many movements. I post the link on If It's Dope, Don't Fix It Facebook page and Instagram page. Y'all can go look at it. I'm pretty sure somebody seen it because I know the lady seen it because once them news came out, it was Safari Day. So y'all didn't say that about Black China shit.
We don't give a shit about her either.
Me.
She look like the bride of Chucky a little bit. Man.
A little bit.
Definitely do. Definitely look like what her name is. Tiffany.
Tiff. Yeah.
Shout out to all the Tiffany's out there. Them Tiffany's.
What's wrong with Tiffany's?
They good people.
My sister named Tiffany. Y'all better
Tiffany.
Fix It Podcast. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at If It's Dope, Don't Fix It. If you would like to be a part of the Tell 'em Tam segment, send in your comments to ifitsdope@gmail.com. Yay.
And accessories make a statement. Unicorn Heads by Mel is currently having a March Madness markdown. Mannequins are priced with as much as $20 off. There's a Unicorn Heads with an S by Mel on IG to start shopping.
All right, If It's Dope, Don't Fix It. Listeners, this is the part of the show that we call Tell 'em Tam. This is a part of the show where we ask you guys to send in letters or, emails to our special co-host, Goddamn Tam. And right now, she got a letter from one of our viewers, and we definitely appreciate all the love and all the letters that we get. We can't, read them all. But we pick one every show. So if any of you like to send any questions or any scenarios or anything you guys want to know a little information about or the situation you're going through at the moment, you can send it to ifitsdope@gmail.com. Without further ado, you got Stanky Lit. Tell 'em Tam.
Thank you so much. That was
one of the better ones.
That was a really good.
See, I practiced that one all the last 2 minutes.
I appreciate that because that was a really good introduction. It was by far one of the best things. Whatever. So Tell 'em Tam. It's Tell 'em Tam. I know this y'all favorite part of the show. Tell 'em Tam. It's when I tell y'all. So today's Tell 'em Tam is not necessarily a letter. It's just a subject that I was asked to touch on. This subject is actually something I don't really know. I'm just learning myself, but we're gonna get into it. The topic is submission? Okay, so by submission, I mean a woman submitting to her man. And I'm just gonna break down what I think it means and what's important about it. I also want to talk about why women are afraid of it and men knowing when they deserve it. So my take on submission is basically following your man, like trusting him enough to lead you when you're in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, and I don't mean just being married. I mean a relationship, whatever you want to call it, dating, engaged, married, whatever. When you're committed to a person and you see a future in them, I believe that when the man is worthy, a woman should submit. We as women, we like to run from it because it sounds like, oh, submit. I ain't gonna submit to nobody. That they, women think that means they gotta always do what a man say, but that's not necessarily what it means. It just means, stepping back and let him be a man while you be a woman. Just let him take the lead and drive y'all to a successful goal. At the same time, some of you men be thinking y'all worthy of submission and y'all not. You gotta be ready. You gotta be worthy of it. Like, you can't just be out here. I don't want to say basic because that's kind of a strong word, but you gotta be pulling your weight for a woman to submit to you. And y'all could comment and let me know, y'all opinions on it as well. Also, when it comes to submission, I think black women and white women were raised different in, what we think about submitting to a man. A white girl mama tell her, you find you a man that's gonna take care of you. You cook, clean, you do all those womanly things, whatever y'all want to call it. Black parents, our household isn't like that. Our household, most of the time, we raised by a single mom. We feel like we gotta be so strong, so mean, and we gotta run shit. Like, we don't know when to be quiet and just let a man do him. Wow. That's my take on it. But I want to know from y'all.
All right, by submission, you mean like a figure forehead lock, full Nelson?
That's why you don't be a part of Tam Tam.
Let me know, cause I'm trying to figure that. Cause
I definitely.
I'm thinking like.
Shut up, boy.
Tap out.
Shut up, boy. Shut up.
All right.
Cause this nigga,
he on his WC.
You already WWE
shit.
You know he gonna go off top of this shit.
Armbar, Ken Shamrock.
This is why when it comes to Tell 'em Tam, it's about and I having a serious conversation.
A discussion. A debate, a head-to-head match, basically. Mano y mano, shut up, Killmonger. So basically,
before you give your take, I want to read a little feedback.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead. Read the feedback.
I want to read a little feedback. So, Nina said, I think submitting should only come during a marriage, not too much in a relationship, because you can't show all your teeth to every man you meet.
I mean, okay, so can I add to that?
Can I add to that?
No, can you be quiet? And you asked me the question too. So I let you talk, you let me talk.
Wait.
That's how a conversation
I'm just going to say one sentence.
Okay, God. Go ahead, Tam or Lupita. So whatever.
I agree with Nina. But you can't even begin to think about somebody until you commit to them, until you know, okay, this is going to be the person I married. Right. I'm only 2 years engaged. Right. 2 months engaged. However, prior to being engaged, I used to always say I felt my relationship was more solid than marriages. So I would say that I was already, submissive. Right. But I do get. You're right, Nina.
But
you're right.
The thing about it is, I don't feel like every man is worthy of being submitted to.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I feel like that is some shit that is earned. Just like trust. Trust have to be earned. You don't have to lose trust to gain trust. That shit is not like when you in school, in grade school, and the teacher tell you, oh, everybody in here got an A. and it's your choice to lose it or not, or whatever. I really feel like when it comes to submitting to your man, that's some hard work a nigga gotta really put in to make that woman submit to her. I mean, submit to him. Absolutely. To add to what Nina said, I mean, I think you could submit to a man in a relationship because one thing about it, every man is different. Every man is cut from a different cloth. You got some niggas who, you know, they can't lead their damn self, so how the fuck you gonna lead a relationship? You can never lead a relationship if you can't even lead yourself. So, I mean, with that being said, that comes from a lot of the upbringing, like different upbringings and different morals and different things like that, of that nature. I mean, would it take me, for example, like, I mean, I definitely feel like a woman could submit to me, but I have to pour into her for her to allow her to submit to me. Like, if I don't basically invest in her, you know, treat her how she need to be treated, love her the way she need to be loved, then she definitely ain't gonna submit to me. Mm-hmm. And then also to go back to what you said about black women and white women and how they are raised, I mean, I think white women are raised kind of slightly different because white women already come into every relationship already submitting. So that's why sometimes black men gear more towards the white women because, for one, they already weak-minded people. I mean,
I wouldn't say weak, though.
I mean, I won't say weak either.
That's just how they raised. They moms teach them.
No, I'm talking about the men are weak. That's why they go to the white women because they know that the white women gonna submit. Now that's deep.
That's deep.
Little so nuggets of information.
You think a black man is weak if he date a white woman?
No, not like that. I'm saying some men already know. Okay, boom. If I go to the white chick, off rip, she gonna submit. Whether meaning like if I go towards the black chick, you already know it's gonna be like that shit is like rolling dice in the hood. That shit is probability. If you motherfuckers don't know what probability is.
Hit it on the head with that one.
Okay, I mean, so we got a comment from
okay,
Ant.
But I ain't fucking talking about the black women.
Ant made a very good point. He
said
he agree with you.
Okay.
Women have to learn how to support their man, and the man have to let the woman support. If everyone play their position and no boundaries, they are submitted to each other. My wife and I have been together 18 years and only married for 2. I can vouch for that. And I'm pretty sure and his wife are a perfect example of what I was saying about I wouldn't necessarily say it's not for people who not married because look how many years they've been together. And I'm pretty sure they submitted to each other prior to getting married. I mean, every relationship is a gamble. It's a give and take. You got to be able to give some shit. You got to be able to take some shit. It's all about how much you could give and how much you could take. My motto always been, in a relationship, I'ma pour this shit into you, and it's like new shit. Because before I was fucking just out here in the world trying to find myself. Because I mean, I was fucking lost. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing in no relationship, and that shit, it was just fun. But I mean, at some point in your life, you gotta, you know, put that shit down and be like, you know what, this shit ain't fun no more. This shit turned into real life, you know. And I mean, now I take relationships serious. Like now I take them more like, okay, let me get this shit and let me learn from these mistakes that I made in the past and be like, okay, well, let me learn from these mistakes that I made in the past and let me try to capitalize on this shit so I could get a woman to submit to me. But I mean,
so by submission, I'm still lost. You feel me? I'm sitting over here like these niggas talking about submission.
Man, I can't stand
you
this.
You feel me? I ain't heard nothing about the walls of Jericho yet. Bret the Hitman Hard. You feel me?
This clearly he is one of them niggas who had cable like, growing up. Because by the time Chris Jericho came out, nigga, everybody had cable then. Nigga, we talk about some old shit like wrestling.
Look, man.
Yeah, talk to these people. You're crazy ass little boy.
Look, let me read some of these comments, bro, because I'm over here tripping. I'm like, they talking about white women. They talking about black women. Ain't nobody mentioned Bret the Hitman Hard. Shit, bro. He had one of the best submission moves of all time, bro. Of all time. I'm losing viewers.
Because they know you getting on top of it. You
talking some bullshit. Listen.
I lost 4 right quick.
A white woman starts off giving her all to to men, but that
But
can
look,
hurt her
okay.
also due to her being seen as weak.
Check
Absolutely, I agree.
Okay,
But black women be too strong. Like we be too rough.
My homie Crystal said that black women are taught to survive, and white women are taught to be wives.
Exactly, I agree.
That shit make perfect sense.
From the time white women start liking boys, they mama put in their head. You see how I've been married to your daddy 36 years.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you gotta get out there and find you a husband. Our mamas be like, get out there and find you a job so you could get this money and put some food on your table.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
Is that right though?
No, that's not right because you
they
kind of
only teaching
construed the whole
where we
shit.
came from. Like that's where we came from.
A struggle, and you want to continue to struggle even in your relationship? No.
But I can see why black women have a harder time submitting because even me, and I can't. Like even me, I was on there. I ain't gotta submit to. I could do this. I don't need no nigga. Right. But it wasn't until I got somebody that won't allow me to, do it all on my own, and that's what we be needing.
I mean, true, but I mean, I got a question for you. Why do you think, like, okay, and this not facts. This just some fuck shit. You feel me? Why do you think white marriages are last longer than black marriages? Or why do they stay married longer?
Because I think they marry for different reasons than we do. We marry for love. They marry for companionship or support. And I feel like white women take, and like you said, these ain't facts. This is my opinion. Bullshit. White women take more shit than we take.
True story.
Like
I mean, no. That there you kind of you draw the line because. It's some black chicks that take a lot of shit.
And there's some white chicks that take way more. Because I'm not, you know what a white woman say? And black women probably say it too.
But that's kind of,
I'm not going to leave my husband I'm not leaving my husband because he cheated on me.
Okay, some black chicks won't do it either though. But some black chicks won't do it either.
That's true. But I'm just saying that I don't think white women marry for love. They say get married for the support, fall in love later.
Okay. My sister say we need more real men out here. Black women don't submit because they are not comfortable with the moves that these dudes are making out here.
I agree.
And I mean, I agree with your sister 100% because that's what I said. Like, some of these niggas don't deserve to get submitted to because, like I say, when I was in my heyday or whatever you want to call it, I didn't deserve to get submitted to, but I realized that myself. And I mean, if I didn't realize that shit, women were still submitting to me, and I was doing fuck shit.
But here's how the cycle continues. When we go into it already saying, I ain't finna submit to no nigga, like I could do this on my own. When I do have that king that I could, relax and submit to, I ain't gonna say it, cause my mindset already fucked up. It's already
cluttered, yeah.
But I agree, like we probably do need more men, but at the same time, some women gotta lighten up. Because you miss out on the man because you so fucking hard.
Exactly. Like, these niggas ain't coming from Wakanda, baby. These niggas is in the United States. You don't live in no goddamn Wakanda, so you gotta just get what the fuck you could get at the same time. Not like that. I'm saying, okay, so don't you think you can mold a nigga in how you want him to be?
And that's how women right there is how women end up fucked up. Thinking you can mold a nigga. You falling in love with the nigga potential instead of seeing who the nigga really is. I'm a victim too.
But like what's wrong with that?
You in love, cause why? See that nigga for what he is. You falling in love cause you think the nigga could be better, or you can make him better.
What about growth? What about change?
I could teach him how to get a job, or I could teach him
that's the biggest mistake right there.
That is the biggest mistake, but that's what I'm saying. But what about change? I mean, but if you see progressions in a relationship and you see the change for yourself.
Hey man, I'm not on that type of time.
What is that shit?
I'm not on the type of time where I could be hoping the niggas don't change.
I mean, well, of course not. I mean, and
not at 30, maybe at 18, 19.
And listen, we missed the biggest fucking shit that happened this year. Tam got engaged. We forgot to tell Madonna got engaged.
That's why we was on the
Hey. Congratulations, Lupita. This motherfucker on this fake ass Jose Cuervo rolling. This shit rolling light.
I ain't sound like that boy.
real nigga gonna let they smoke.
Smoke, boy. I'm trying to figure how I can add you in here, boy. I don't know.
Said a real nigga gonna let.
Let me
add. Let me add. I'm finna add somebody on.
Who you adding though? She thick.
No.
That Smoke.
I'm finna add Ant.
It's
so
Smoke.
He can say
Man, that boy need to come freestyle, man.
No, they asking for you.
Man, that boy need to hear. I wanna hear some shit, man. I wanna hear some shit, man. I wanna hear some shit.
Wait, let me read y'all Ant comment.
I wanna hear some shit. Let hear what Ant talking about.
A real nigga gonna let they spouse fall.
What?
Hey, Ant, you gotta I'm gonna inbox you after as soon as I go live.
Hold on.
Actually, I'm gonna have Marvin call you. I gotta ask you a question.
Oh, that boy Yoda say congratulations before you read that.
Thank you. A real nigga gonna let their spouse fall and bump their head, and the man is gonna pick her up and show her the way instead of bashing them. That's the difference between a real nigga and
But say that again, cause I kind of tuned out.
He say a real nigga gonna let their spouse fall and bump their head, and the man is gonna pick her up and show her the way instead of bashing them.
Oh, I mean, of course, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, my dog A-Man posted one time. He say, a real man make a woman look at a real nigga funny.
Gee.
I mean, shit.
Gee.
Every rapper done said some shit like that.
Listen, one thing I'm gonna tell you from experience. Boy, you think you in love until you fall in love. Yeah. You think you want a real nigga until you get a man.
Exactly.
We got our special guest on the way. Y'all about to be so happy.
I'm a real nigga. I like putting them in a chokehold.
This nigga about to be. I just went with him to go pick the ring out.
This nigga about to be fully married and shit. And
me and this nigga went to K the other day.
Look.
And he flaw cause he got if it's dope shirt, man, get that shit, man. Show the people that shit. This nigga done got and they ain't get that shit.
Why would you do something
and
like
that shit my size, cause you bigger now.
Hey.
I could fit that.
Y'all
like
probably
that
can't
shirt.
see it. It's all backwards, but
these things on sale too for the $15.99.
No, we taking your shit.
Go to ifsdope@gmail.com.
What I'm saying, why we ain't like? Why would you get one like?
That's fucked up, bro. You didn't even tell us about it though.
This is a 3-pack. Like you supposed to order 3.
You talking about submission?
Okay, you right.
That mean you shut up, nigga. You better.
I'm submitting.
You acting like we ain't got no fucking money. You could have said, bro, I'm going down there.
Submit to the sample shirt.
How the fuck is it a sample?
We could have submitted our $10 and got our own fucking shirt.
Exactly.
You could have ordered 3.
Just the fuck, like.
See, we
tell
got
them about a 2X now too.
So this is a sample shirt. That's not mine. Y'all thought I was gonna put that on? I wouldn't dare put that shirt on without.
Anyway, it's time for us to close up. Tell them Tam. So, in closing, I want to say, men, stop expecting women to submit to you if you're not submission worthy. And women, before you submit, make sure he qualifies.
And do a background check.
It sounds simple, but that shit is not simple.
I say, listen, do a background check on these niggas. Do a credit score check. All that shit matters now. We over 30. Well, some of us over 30.
Credit score, man.
Yeah, credit score, yes. The fuck? What you mean? Because you got a lot of chicks out here
My
with
credit
500.
was shitty when I met my man, and it's better now. So
that sounds like a commercial.
Oh, that's because I probably was shitty when you met me.
No, but no. G shit. Okay then. So now that shit is important. Make sure you check the nigga credit score. You don't have to.
So are you
go
saying
if
a nigga got good credit, he a good dude?
Oh,
you
fuck
should submit
to
his credit score?
No, I'm saying those are key points that.
See, I be confiding in you and trusting you to give
I'm trying to help their ass out. What you mean?
Good advice, and you be fucking them sometimes. Like you be messing them up.
Literally.
Hey, I don't know.
Yoda say you know from the jump if she a jump off or long term material.
Nah, do you know from the jump if you gonna marry her?
That's not true. I don't agree with that shit.
Because how you know from the jump if she long term material?
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. But what if you got to jump off from Georgia and she come down here? Yeah. And we don't know her history in Georgia.
We in the era
most
of
the time we know about her if we holler at people. You feel me?
Right, like bro.
And you gotta holler at the right.
What you think about
whole facts.
What you think about her?
old facts. You gotta check them.
Exactly.
How you know if she? How you know?
What they do?
What they do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just walk in the
Kick
building.
the dough in.
What they do?
Boom.
Kick the dough in.
Special guests in the building.
Yeah. Ooh. And they still watching.
Still watching.
Kick the dough in. We almost hit
We
you
got
with
our
the
special
AR.
guest in here.
That's what I'm saying.
What's going on? See, you slipping, man.
I'm sorry. Nigga, you
No,
got
no,
shit.
no,
Got
no,
the studio
no,
wild
we
ass
here
open.
all up. We out of here.
Who
man.
here?
We
In
a
your
story.
in
We
the
a
studio?
story
This
on
is
the news.
We
studio.
was already in communication,
nobody
but I feel y'all. Y'all
like
sleep.
that,
I
man.
was a story on the news. I ain't know.
You just looking like
Well, we got our guests in the building.
school shooting shit down here and shit. You leaving doors open and shit like shit sweet and shit.
Hey, man.
Special
Nice
guests, old to me,
once you
old
put
to some of
inside the
y'all.
parking
New
lot.
to most of y'all.
You
We
want
got
some
Lamborghini
refreshment?
Law in the building. Lamborghini Law, aka Mike Fleisen. What
Yeah.
they do?
Same old two-step, you already know.
Yeah.
Swimming through the politics, trying to be heard.
Definitely.
All these rappers either scammers or nerds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you been up to? What's been going on?
You know, shit, working on the second installment right now, the Wave Theory 2.
Already?
Already,
We
man.
ain't done with the first one.
I know.
We ain't finished dissecting and chopping it up, but I feel you. Gotta get to it.
Right.
Wave theory. Where you
I
get
was,
that from?
hey, speaking of wave theory, I was surfing through your SoundCloud today. The day. Sometimes I get caught up in my words, but boy, you be snapping, boy.
And you know that's
Dookie.
Yeah,
that
No,
sounds
yeah.
like
I
it.
heard.
2014.
Yeah.
Listen, I just heard some of your shit less than an hour ago, and boy, I say cause they don't let me hear some shit, and I'm always the one who give my real opinion on that shit. I mean,
Right.
all of them get a real opinion, but I'm gonna tell you straight like that. You feel me? That shit, I fuck with it off
Fact,
the first song,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck? They know I don't really give a fuck about rap that much.
I'm trying to think of what song.
That shit, what song that was you let me hear though?
I think it was from SoundCloud. I'm trying to think of the name of the song. I can't tell.
But the flow was like a New York type. You feel me? Like
It's still the crib, but it's just a little swaggy.
yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I was like, man, that shit hot, boy. That's that dopamine right there, boy.
Definitely dopamine.
Everything we
Real
think
talk.
hard, we call that bit dopamine.
Dopamine.
You feel me? You know, you might call it vibranium, you know what I'm
Vibranium.
Yeah. Peel the lip back on them. Yeah, you know,
I
we
like
all from
that.
Wakanda, you feel me?
So tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where you from? You know what you got going on. You say you got your new project coming.
Yeah. Well, shit, I got part 2 coming. I'm from here, you know what I'm
But
saying,
you
nigga?
know what?
What's
We
good?
don't want to move too fast.
All right.
We want to talk about a project that's out now.
Okay. Shit, Wave Theory 1 is out
Wave
right now in the
Theory 1.
streets. In the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to get back old school. I did the shit
Uh-huh.
like P.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm pulling up on you in a real whip.
Yeah.
Feel me? With the real CD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Potty
sure.
wrapped all up so you getting it
Uh-huh.
just like you came out of
Exactly.
Sam Goody or some
Yeah.
shit. You
Exactly.
feel me?
Yeah.
Cause it's a different kind of feeling a nigga get when he grab one of them little sleeves that you see in the
Yeah.
club all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Compared to when he got a hard case and his rap. You know, okay, this nigga,
Yeah.
he buy this shit.
I like that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that.
So out the trunk, I sold about 300. You know what I'm saying? All going for the 10. That's 3 bands. You feel
Yeah.
me? Give or take. I done lost a little bit from giving one to the radio
Nah, of
station.
course.
Yeah. So it's a little bit under $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta do that sometimes just to get that music out there.
That's
You
a
feel me?
fact. That's a
People
fact.
don't understand how
That's still
important
a
it is
move,
to
though.
just. No, that's what I'm saying. That's a business move.
That's a move.
Sometimes you gotta give a little to get a lot, and niggas don't understand that shit in the game. Which I mean, like I said, I don't know anything about rap and all that producing shit, but I just know that sometimes you gotta give a little and give your shit away to the right
To
people.
the right people.
Like I say, okay, if you know you gonna drop a clothing line, shit, give some there, give some there. You know she got 50,000 followers. She put the
Yeah.
shit on, and you feel me?
Yeah.
That shit gonna boom. So
Bruh,
you already know.
all this shit just like the streets. You feel me? When you grinding that pack, you gonna show a nigga a little love. So niggas start shopping with you.
Yeah.
Now he buying you. He ain't really buying the music no more. It's just like Drake. Niggas buy Drake. Niggas
Right.
don't really buy the music. They
Right.
buy him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I took that whole business mind state and was just like, yeah, I'm finna run it up. Cause it's like, I got a social media presence, so I might well make money off myself.
Of course.
You feel me? I might well get this bread right now. I ain't finna wait on no quarterly check from no iTunes. I get this bread now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So as I'm working on part 2, I'm about to put part 1 on iTunes, Tidal, and all that. Cause on the street level, I done slowed down. So the demand of love done slowed down a little bit. It was hot December, January, February. You know what I'm saying? Now that the demand done went down, I throw that on iTunes, so I got a cycle. Right. So now when part 2 hit the street, I'm on the street with it, just like I was last time. Yeah. When I get boring or tired of everybody see me, you know what I'm saying? Throw that on iTunes, and I'm in the street with 3. So I'm
that's definitely
generating. You know what I'm saying?
But what made you get into rap though? Like when you started?
Bro, I started late. I started rapping at 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what made you get into it then if you started so late?
Nigga always been good with writing. Right. You know what I'm saying? I always been good with writing.
Poetry?
Not even poetry, just essays. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just that nigga with the shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I used to copy off in biology class.
I could write some shit up.
Now your way I got to change.
You feel me? Real quick and then be hitting. You know what I'm saying? So once a nigga football career was over, because you know I went 71st Street, Northwestern. You know what I'm saying? Once football career was over, after college.
All right, we'll see you later, bro.
Man,
what the man went?
Hey, he can't help it.
No, we went to the J.
You already know. Hey, I'm in here by myself.
Right.
Hey, you know as soon as a nigga, when the nigga just outright hate the West, you know they came from the J.
You better have your spear, Lupita. What the fuck she had in the movie Black Panther? Then she had a little.
She had no.
No, she did have a weapon.
Had the little ring shit.
Yeah, okay, the little 2 little ring shit. Like
y'all could have went there. It was y'all had the same opportunity in life we
definitely didn't want to go there. We went where the fuck we wanted to go. So not to fucking cut the man off, Killmonger.
Fuck, man, that bullshit just clouded my whole vision. That bullshit.
Hey, the people know, man.
Your people know. Your fucking people know. But yeah. So, like you said, you started late in the game, and you know what made you like give more towards that at 25 instead of like saying, you know what?
When you realized that was your passion.
Right, like that type of shit.
I grew up in like a music background, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my little homies on my block rap, and we had a studio down the street, you know what I'm saying? AMZ, Almighty's old Haitian niggas or whatever, and those were my OGs, niggas like 37, 38, you know what I'm saying? Now, but back in them days, they been pushing music. Like I used to be out to the West selling little AMZ CDs and shit. And ever since then, I just always been like musically inclined, but due to the fact that a nigga mentality was beat so much in football, niggas football.
Yeah.
But when that shit ended, and I started to, you know, because when football over with, you get to a crossroad, and you like, yo, what the fuck am I about to do?
Right.
I'm not finna be one of these little trainer niggas out here doing this shit all day. Not finna play flag football. I need the bag.
You ain't doing no semi-pro
I need the bag.
You ain't doing no semi-pro shit. Fucking the body up and shit.
Y'all boys pull up, man.
So
we play Daytona Beach.
But when you realize,
ain't on that shit, man.
When you realized or decided that football was done for you, because you played Little League, you played in high school, you played at Miles.
Yeah, started at Miles, All American D2 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, black college. We played Tuskegee, Morehouse, all the black schools, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of my career, you know what I'm saying, I had a combine. I had an agent I never met before. Right. This is just you don't know nobody.
Somebody gonna put some money behind you.
Facts, but you know, you just want to say, yo, I got an agent. I'm going to the little NFL combine prep. This nigga wasn't really working. You know what I'm saying? He was like a little shark. He was a nigga out in Vegas shopping for athletes from smaller schools. You know what I'm saying? Just putting down till he catch that one. Everybody else on this shit or not. So I'm looking at this shit like, yo, okay, this shit is over with. Now it's time to make my mind up and see which way I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I started with a post-graduation little program where I was trying to be like on some doctor shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But even then, I'm still like, I'm watching rap battles when I'm supposed to be studying. I'm looking at shit like, okay, I need to do music because I'm getting sidetracked. I'm still getting good grades, but at the same time, it's like a nigga sidetracked.
I was gonna say, you obviously maintained your education because you got a BA in biology.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
And you continue school though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You continue, but I get that really was your passion then.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, I always been good with books. Always been good with books. So you kind of live through what your parents want you to do first.
Right.
Yeah.
This son get smart. I want you to do this so you ain't got to struggle.
You
so I'm like, okay.
Them.
Facts. So you get to the point where you're like, I don't really want to do this shit. Like, this ain't really me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dog. Once I broke down those barriers, then it was just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
But what do you think makes you different from most Miami rappers though? Is it your style or is it your swag or
style, swag, everything? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like when niggas zig, I gotta zag. I can't do everything niggas done did. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already done had a trick.
Right.
Niggas can't do it like Trick did it, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Too many niggas get lost in trying to be Trick.
That shit. They don't understand that.
You can't be Trick. You feel me?
Right.
Getting back into the album, you got I think that's track number 5. You sampled Tyrese on that one.
Yeah.
What song?
It's called Fallen Fathers, and you was basically talking about how fathers get a bad time with the kids. Can you relate to that?
No.
The whole Tyrese sample.
I can't relate to it because me and my BM on good terms. We might argue, you know what I'm saying, but we straight. We straight.
They ain't got nothing to do with the child.
My dogs, you know what I'm saying. A lot of my dogs go through this shit, so I'm rapping it from their point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I speak about that all the time. Good fathers get a bad rap. But you said in that song, good pussy be attached to the worst women.
On Facebook talking about she the Russell Wilson.
That's what you
this
said.
Bitch ain't got a job. She just make children.
That's it.
Now you got a better fruits of your bad decision. Like, come on, man. Niggas be getting attached to these.
So the worst women got the good pussy.
It's a fact.
No.
That's a fact.
Like your motherfucking ass, they said about 10, 20 times. I can attest to that.
Hey,
like you fucking attest to
so
that.
y'all gonna sit here and say
when
that's
it's
a fact?
over 50%, it's slightly a fact though.
It is.
It's slightly a fact though.
And I put this shit up on Facebook.
But then there's still those few that might be.
It's definitely a few, but if it's over 50, it's a fact.
Yeah.
So all y'all say is a fact.
Where the fuck the presidential vote at?
I put this shit up on Facebook the other day. I don't give a damn what walk of life a nigga from. A nigga just got a soft spot for project bitches. They just do. We all do. We all do. I don't know if I got this.
I mean, I can't really agree with it. I be scared of project chicks though. I be scared of their ass because I be like, damn, I already know they crazy because they were born from some crazy shit.
Jesus,
so I already know they gonna fuck some shit up.
One thing about it.
So y'all got a choice. Y'all either get the worst women with the good pussy or the good women with the mediocre.
But we not saying good women got bad pussy either.
That's what it sounds like to me.
No.
Because you was basically trying to say like,
of course not.
what about me? You were like, what about me?
Just like a nigga, say the right shit at the right time.
Right. She was like, what about me?
Pay must be watching.
Ooh.
Of course, it's so.
It's a fact, man. You watch the NFL draft, the best player go to the worst team.
That's true. It's true. Because they got the first. Yeah, it's true.
I thought you were saying they got the best pussy.
Black Power though.
No.
You know that's my favorite song off the album.
Most definitely.
That Black Power.
Can you spit a little bit of Black Power?
I can't. Well, I can remember a part that caught my attention. It's like you said you was talking about gentrification. You said we got the Middle East corner stores.
Yeah, Latin gas stations and them Chinese hair salons.
That's deep. I'm gonna tell you why that's deep. Cause black people complain. We complain about that gentrification, but we ain't making no moves
at all.
And when you talk about those places, the corner stores, the gas stations, the hair salons, all owned by foreigners, and that's where we spend the most of our money.
Yeah.
You said take the block back. How you suppose we take the block back?
We gotta take the block back by investing in those same things that they invest in. We gotta get our own hair salons. We gotta get our own convenience stores. You feel me? And we also gotta get our own pharmaceutical stores. If you can invest in them 3 factions right there, you'll be straight. It's a fact. But at the same time,
we gotta do good business as black people. We don't do good business.
That's not true though. Cause look at Atlanta.
I'm
Atlanta's on
talking
fire right now.
about the majority.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Because the thing about Miami, and I spoke about this yesterday. But that's what I'm telling you. Miami people
want to be in the business, but they don't want to be in the business.
They don't want to see people come up more than them. They don't want to invest in a brother.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Atlanta is on fire right now. You go to Atlanta, that shit shocked the fuck out of me. I'm like, all this shit black owned?
Because they in the business. Like I said, people want to be in the business but don't want to get in the business. They say, I got a couple grand, let me open up a store. But you ain't thinking about your LLC. You ain't thinking about your
because they don't know about that. So maybe we should have somebody come in and educate those people about that type of shit. Because some people, they might just have the money. You got the niggas with the money, but you don't have the nigga with the knowledge. So this nigga got the money, you got the knowledge, put it together, start the business.
I got a question I want to pose for y'all.
I'm a rap today.
Do y'all believe there's a such thing as the black community?
I mean, it is, but it's broken. It's broken now.
Well,
it's broken.
PSU, not owned by blacks. The Beans ain't owned by blacks. Where the black community at?
Houses ain't.
A whole bunch of black people living in a white community.
Oh, that's what you meant, like
They
that.
pushing
Like,
us out.
I mean, but that shit was that way since the beginning of time.
But that's still we got such a high level of ignorance, man. People just not knowing the power we got. Like we got some power. You could go look at Wynwood. All that shit that they done turned into. They done painted art and stuff on their houses. Them houses used to be owned by black people. But guess what? The white man knock on my door and say, I'm going to give you $300 today. Let me get this.
Yeah.
They gone.
But they don't know. That's what I'm saying. We don't have nobody to educate them. The ignorance is bliss. So it's like shit. Like, oh my God. All they want to see is the money. When they see money, it's like their eyes just light up. Like,
now, do you think you can go into the black communities and spread this knowledge? Because they don't want to hear you.
They don't want to hear that shit.
They don't want to hear.
Listen,
you got a career. You ain't out here selling dope. You ain't the big, flashy, popular, negative, violent nigga. That's what they want. That's what they like. Yeah, that's what they want to hear.
That's the product of where they come from. Violence begets violence. Hurt people. So
how we gotta tap into that target market and change their paradigm? Cause right now the way they thinking is the shit poison. But they don't want to hear from
since
people.
The beginning of time though. That is gonna take a lot of changing and shifting. Obama couldn't do that shit.
Niggas just gotta put it to them in a cool way that they can understand. You know what I'm saying? That's the right thing.
And that's why I love this song, because I mean, that's what they get into, and we need to get into that, and we got to put it in our music.
Right.
That's a good way. That's the perfect way to reach some of these kids. Oh my, these kids, boy. You got to put it in the music, and unfortunately,
but since
the music they got, kill yourself. I'ma kill myself.
Okay, so since we on that topic, let's go back up to current events and talk about that school shooting what it was, Parkland, right?
Yeah.
Parkland school shooting. What do you think about that?
What you think about teachers being armed?
One at a time.
That's a toss up. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of teachers that's on edge. You know what I'm saying? Because personally, I work over here on 62nd. You feel me? At the little alternative school. Okay. I work with just them that got kicked out of elementary. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm dealing with 3rd, 4th, and 5th. A lot of these just got IEPs, they can't read, they can't do nothing, and then the state still pass them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So these get to high school.
And then they come to me, because I mean, that's the same field I work in. I work with kids who are mentally ill, mentally challenged, anywhere from autism to traumatic brain injuries. So basically, it's like, my thoughts behind it was like, there's no way you could put a teacher in there with a gun, because it was like, these kids, they was talking about it today, as a matter of fact. Yeah. The kid told me straight up, and I didn't think their brain was like on point like that. I'm thinking this shit like I'm a nigga who got a brain, like a real brain. Them kids fried. They call themselves fried. Like, bro, you fried. Listen, the motherfucker told me, he said, let a teacher be in that bitch with a gun. I'm gonna beat that whole ass, and I'm gonna take the gun, and I'm gonna kill everybody in that
That's
shit.
Crazy.
I swear to God.
You know, every teacher, I know a lot of educators. Every educator that I know has said that they disagree with teachers being armed. Me personally, I don't feel like it's they're teachers. They came there to educate the kids.
Right, they don't need.
We have people who took the career of protection and service. Right ass, put them on there.
And I even go a step further. I had a conversation with one of my nurses. One of my nurses told me, he was like, maybe you should get your shit together and get you a team, and you present it to the mayor of Florida or whatever, and he say, y'all going there like a special tactical team where, y'all going there with the guns and type shit like that. And I'm like, I mean, for one, a school environment shouldn't have that much guns around it. Like, the way the world is going now, that's how we living in our last days. And I mean, I'm not even gonna get into religion and shit like that, but it's like that. The world is going crazy, and we gonna let him answer the question, because we done fucking took over the goddamn question and shit.
It's definitely
go ahead,
spot.
Bro. This your spot.
Definitely your spot.
Well,
we kind of segued.
Yeah, we kind of.
I was
we be passionate.
That track. I think that track is important. That Black Power track. I think is understandable. It's definitely relatable. And I just think we need more of that in their music. Was that your goal? Like, was that your intent?
Yeah,
I know you feel it.
It's a ironic story behind how I wrote it. I wrote it during Hurricane Irma in a time when it was black and no power. Black power.
Wow.
So when I was just sitting there in the fucking hot sun, you know what I'm saying, just baking in there because we ain't got no power, I'm just in there writing. I wrote the whole wave theory during Irma, you know what I'm saying, over that little period of time when I was out of work and shit. But yeah, that song transcend time, you know what I'm saying, like it can never get old because we going to continue to be in the struggle somewhere, you know what I'm saying, so when that catch is going to catch.
Do you think it basically, because I mean, just listening to you talk, you can basically tell that you got education. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, everybody in this room, we have education. So it's like listening to you talk, it kind of puts you above a different, you know, in a different realm of rapping. Because I mean, most rappers right nowadays, they be just saying some bullshit. Oh, they be saying some bullshit that don't even make no sense. But you can tell.
But that's what the kids listen to. The kids love that.
Okay, but like.
But the kids are who we need to be. Who we need to be reaching.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So I mean, if he come and hit the air with that knowledge shit, they gonna listen to that shit too. Because like I said, I heard a couple little lines of that whatever song it was, and that shit was tight.
Mm-hmm. Is it true you recorded one of your mixtape? Was it called something?
What?
You recorded the whole thing in one night?
Yeah.
Where you got that from? Like, where you got the energy? Where you got why you even did it?
Nigga was broke. You feel me? At that time, I'm like, yo, I gotta get my shit up. I gotta get myself up out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the song you was listening to, Cold Summer.
The whole tape?
Yeah, I dropped the whole tape.
How many tracks was that?
It was 22.
And you probably had more than that. You just ain't put all.
What's the whole tape?
Hold on, nigga. What?
Like a whole CD?
Hold on.
Yeah, that was a mix. That was a mix though. That was a mixtape. Yeah. So I had about.
And most of them was freestyles. Most of them ain't had no hook. Most of them was straight 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's how I did it. Yeah. Because for the most part, I probably had like 3 or 4 songs that was formatted. Everything else was just snap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So
I like good music. You ain't got no shit I could get. Like,
I got one of the way series in the trunk.
Yeah, you could give it to me because they listen to your shit. So I want to listen to your shit too.
We already got the shit.
But I don't have shit because y'all don't be giving me shit. And then when y'all do, I'll be like, man, this shit probably gonna be trash.
So I don't listen to it.
They always talking about rap shit and I don't even want to hear about that shit because I don't care about it. I care about money and that's it.
You don't like battle rap though?
Yeah, I like battle rap.
Like
but it's a time where, you know, we getting older, so it's like, nigga gotta get away from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a time when you gotta graduate from rapping in your car. Just to get little fire emojis on your page. Fuck that, I need money.
So
damn.
Are you chasing a deal or you like you rather be indie?
Just like the homie said, I got a brain, so you can't finesse me.
That's
so it's gonna be hard for me to get a deal.
And
it's gonna be hard for me to get a deal. You know what I'm saying? I can probably get the distribution deal, but as far as like a major coming at me,
that's gonna keep a lot. If you got any type of sense, it's gonna be hard to get a deal because boy, they definitely trying to.
Yeah, because you gonna read all that fine print, every clause, every article. Okay.
And what I don't understand, I'm gonna get somebody who do understand it because they definitely out there.
Facts. I'm underneath every word with the fingers, just like this. What does it say right? Oh, okay. You can't play with me like that.
For real. So you say you working on Wave Theory 2. When can we expect Wave Theory 2?
Probably mid-April. Even
though we still I'm still working on one.
Yeah.
It seemed like I just got it. Just pulled up to the crib.
Facts. Gotta.
But like Polar say, man, fuck all that, man. I want to hear some freestyle shit. No, fuck that shit. I want to, man, fuck that. I want to hear some shit, man.
Hey, y'all lay around for the freestyle.
Man, you know I be want to hear some shit.
I might spit a little something for the freestyle. Y'all stay around for the freestyle.
We gonna get into the rap.
This
the part of the show we call this or that. This is where we ask you one thing or the other thing, and we also got some finish this sentence question. You know, we just trying to lighten up the mood or whatever. You know, so this or that segment we say Popeyes or KFC.
Popeyes.
Brown or white?
Brown.
Prostitutes? No, I'm just playing. Thick chicks, skinny chicks. Shut up.
Oh, gotta go thick.
BBW?
A little bit underneath, just a little bit.
BBWs are winning now.
Yeah, they winning, but as long as the shoulders ain't outside the hips, you feel me? The hips gotta be. They don't want no linebacker.
Well, I ain't never heard that one, boy.
Yeah, you gotta see them.
Shoulders outside.
I ain't seen them, but I ain't never showed them in no category.
That's
That's how I'm gonna start recognizing your females.
Hey man, your shoulders
outside of your hip.
Hey, all right. Wakanda or Zamunda?
Oh yeah. Zamunda. I say Zamunda.
Zamunda.
Netflix and
Prince
YouTube.
Hakeem.
Man, that
Prince Hakeem. He say Zamunda. Prince
shit over. What you talking about? You didn't know that?
No. I caught it late.
Netflix or YouTube?
This Wakanda right here, they test it, like they don't want nobody to see.
Yeah.
Man, Zamunda
Yeah.
gonna show
That's
it to
what I didn't like about.
Good.
That's what I didn't like about Black Panther.
Zamunda showing that we good, man.
You said Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix or YouTube?
That's a tough one. I say YouTube.
Netflix, YouTube for the free.
Yeah.
All day. Slip and slide or skip it.
Slip and slide. Skip it. Who was
Shit, I was thinking
Yeah,
slip and
y'all ain't
slide.
skip it.
But I'm thinking
The
slip and slide.
that you put the water
Oh, slip and slide. You talking about slip and
slide.
slide?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, slip and slide or skip it.
Slip and
Back in
slide.
the day, all day. I ain't
Slip
never
and slide.
had-
Skip it
that
was for
soap on there.
girls.
Skip it is for everybody, man. Don't
You
let
had to
nobody
skip it.
make you feel
You
like
had to
it's
skip
one.
it, dog. Dog, you had to skip it, yo.
You
Skip
gotta
it for girls, dog.
Man, they had boys on the commercial.
Man,
You
dog,
gonna
I
fucking
don't
skip
care,
it.
dog.
Man,
Skip
that's
it
good
for
cardio.
girls,
How
dog.
the fuck that's good?
Man,
cardio?
that's good cardio,
DBs
nigga.
do skip it.
Listen,
DBs do
hold
skip
on,
it, man.
nigga,
That's just like karaoke.
First of all, we knew each other ever since fucking red light, green light. Our
You
mama
said-
ain't have enough money for no
Exactly.
fucking skip it.
I'm
Our mom probably never
We
been
got
to Toys R
listeners,
Us.
fam.
Don't
I'm
do
trying
nothing.
to
Don't
make
your
them,
mama
let
Your
them
mama
know that
did
it's
do
more
it.
She
out
did
there.
what the fuck she
Then
could.
the
We
mattress
would have tied a
backflip.
rope to our leg and did some skip it shit. We ain't had no
I
money
gotta
for
let
no
our
skip it.
listeners know it's more than the mattress backflip.
AFC or NFC?
Man, he a Patriots fan, man. He a smart dude, so he gotta be a Patriots fan, man.
This is not a hard question, though.
AFC
AFC
or
or NFC, nigga?
That is hard.
That ain't hard. Like, what's hard about that?
I'm gonna go with NFC though. I'm gonna go with NFC.
Oh.
What you
Facebook
mean?
or
Are you
Twitter?
serious?
Like
Facebook.
Landry.
Facebook. Yeah.
Say AFC or NFC.
Jackson Soul Food or MLK?
I say Jackson's.
Biggie or Pop? Biggie or Pop?
Pop.
Ooh. Said that was an easy answer. That kind of easy.
I mean,
I concur.
why not? LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan. It was more shit that came with Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan had harder defenses and shit. Like, the defenses now, they whack, man. I don't even like basketball like that, but the defense is whack as shit.
Not
Man.
just that, it's just everything else that came with Jordan. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
mean? Like the accolades?
The marketing, the promotion.
Okay.
This was in the crack era. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of that shit made Jordan much bigger than he was.
Yeah.
And he was the first to do it. So it's
Right.
like, you can't be Jordan. You could be LeBron. But LeBron is great though.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
Last one for me, man. Cash Money and No Limit, man.
What?
What time? Like what year?
Fuck you mean what year?
What
It's
era?
overall. Cash Money and No
Overall?
Limit. Cause, I mean, with
Overall.
all the shit baby going through right now, you gotta tell me Cash Money and No Limit. Cause I mean,
Even up until now?
not,
From a,
what
okay,
the fuck is Cash
can
Money now?
Can I answer it two
No
ways?
limit
Can I
now.
answer it two ways?
Let me hear the two ways you want to answer.
Musically, I give it to Cash Money, but business wise, I give it to P.
Absolutely
Give it to
agreed.
P.
I give it to No Limit. I give it to P.
You just said both was Cash Money. I mean, yeah, you said
Musically, I give it to
Musically,
Cash
Cash
Money.
Money.
okay.
But business wise, I give it to P.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay, so Cash
Absolutely
Money. Okay.
agreed.
You know, the music took Cash Money. But
P was in the business and he was in the business.
P
Let
was
me
in
cut
the
y'all off
business.
for a second. I'm
P
trying to
started
go
tripping with that
live.
shit. What
We
you
not
got
even
them
talking.
Trying to go
games?
live.
Tripping with that shit.
I'm trying to go live. I'm trying to put the hashtag on you, boy. How you spell Lamborghini?
Oh man. LAM
I'm LAN. Hold on, let me. LAMBORGHINI. Boy, I'm with it. I'm all the way with it. Look at me. I got it.
Boy,
What it is? I got it. I don't want
But
to
you
be
really,
sure.
but you really just stopped our interview.
Of course, cause
I can't spell.
you gotta stop
100
drinking
with
this
it.
Rolling Loud shit,
no, I'm
man.
100 with it.
Rolling Loud. Hey, what you think about the Rolling Loud? Okay, you right.
I don't
Rolling
know
Loud.
what the fuck that is. They
Edit
were
that
talking
out.
about Rolling Loud
Edit that
earlier,
out.
but like I said, I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
this
we
shit
gonna
be.
get
They
into
be
Nigga,
it.
that's
talking
Jose
about.
Quavo. That's the original.
That's what Rolling Loud is?
Law, finish this sentence. Every day when I get out of my bed, the first thing I do is
Post on Facebook.
Damn. As soon as you get out the bed.
Brushing my teeth.
Why you
Nah,
post?
you say post on Facebook first. You gotta stick with that.
Yeah.
You ain't brushed your mouth yet. You straight with it.
What you
Fuck shit.
Okay.
Some people walk out the house and don't brush their damn teeth. I mean, you
right.
talk to a couple motherfuckers who brush these things.
Sure.
Bitch ain't even eat, and they brush still stink.
Okay.
My all-time favorite shoe is
the Jordan 3s.
If I had $1 for every time somebody said,
"Fuck you,"
you'll be rich.
You fucking rich.
You'll be fucking rich.
You definitely be rich. My ideal woman looks like.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Ooh, I like them all. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh, you don't have a preference?
I don't have a preference.
That's
Okay.
good. That's called not being shallow.
Hey, bitch. Yeah.
It sounds like it's freestyle time.
Oh, that's who you freestyle over?
This is the part of the show
I might get in
where
on this shit, bro. Tonight.
I'm definitely getting in on this beat. Y'all
bring
got
our
me
artists
fucked up.
into the
Y'all got us fucked up.
mode,
Turn, you finna get on this
the
shit.
spitting, you feel me?
Fuck
So,
what you talking about.
like we do every time, I'ma just start it off and then you come in when I do, okay?
We ready.
Which one of y'all wanna die tonight? I see in your eyes, look like you ready. And no surprise, they say you hard, but you petty. I do my thing in the streets, but on the beach, better niggas spit it. Any dollar out there, better nigga get it. Cause all that talking and none of you niggas walking. You bought that shit on yourself, now you end up in the coffin. Often that shit happens to niggas when they be rapping. No one ain't really on it, better chill out with that acting. Don't forget it though, I'm repping for my city, ho. Both you want for sure, that shit is people out here talking, but they don't think that I know this shit. I do my thing, I move the cane. Made them price a better beat, I beat the chick, I told that hoe to chill out when we in the street. You niggas is hungry, huh? Digging in the cereal box, wonder how a nigga eat, and I ain't even on the clock. King when I wanna do my thing, then I'm gonna. Ain't no limit to the royalty, I'm hotter than a sauna beat. Cooler than a freeze pop, bitches get their knees knocked. Parrot toe hoes be spotting niggas from treetop. Now I got my fitted cop, pat on all black, call me whatever you want, a nigga, I'm all that. Shit don't even bother me, the 40 side bother me. I'm laughing at you niggas and waiting on my apology. Right here with your hand out, I got too many mouths to feed. They ain't been on, soon I'm gonna be all that they need. All this weed in my system and I'm still pissing clear. Move so much hope, my living room look like a poppy field.
Yeah.
Niggas out here struggling, fucking my with the rest in peace. Need a little energy, I let you chew this coca leaf from balling like I'm supposed to be. Haters say my name in vain, my mama say she had a dream, a nigga tried to kill a king. So I stay prayed up, hoping I don't see the day that one of you niggas cross me and try to take my life away. It's a gamble, they try to take my dice away. Got a nigga fucked up if I ain't making twice to pay. That mean if I ain't in, hold on, go ahead, you can do it. Hold up,
Yeah.
it's on you.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man.
It's
1-5 be the block.
I just started off.
Lamborghini Law.
It's,
Check.
it's your show, baby.
This that holiday flow. You can tell I got a gift rapping. And that nigga would change nose like Michael Jackson. Small tipper. I'd rather see the airstrip. Niggas thinking one way till they hit that round trip. I got a foul lip, pound full of hot shit. Scope them out like 8-ball corner pocket. These niggas, my flow highly toxic. Bullets go in your ear and out the other like gossip. I feel it in my jeans, I'm the best overall. The pump came over the shoulder just like some overalls. Surfs up with my niggas, we the Suicide Squad. These rappers throwing subs like they work with fucking Jimmy Jones. Long can't hit your T, I get my Arizona on. You get a $2 box out this garlic parmesan. Burger King got all these motherfuckers grilling, dog, till I pull up on you with a rocket like Elijah Wan. A nigga really on rock for million. You get hit with the blink around here. I've been a young gunner, trying to get paid for my labor. Pulling up on you like a fucking good neighbor. Facts.
If you like it, then listen. If it's dope, don't fix it.
Hey.
If you like it, then listen. If it's dope, don't fix it. This is what we do, man.
It's on me. Y'all ready?
Well, you better come with that shit now.
I'm coming.
Hold on, wait. Go ahead, fuck it. Get them free.
A, B, C, nigga, D, E, F, G.
Word.
I don't know my ABCs cause this ain't me.
Word.
I don't never rap. I don't never trap.
Word.
All I do is sit my nigga lap.
Word.
I sit on his lap every day.
Yo.
Because he's Santa Claus, that's bae.
Word.
I got this. I won't.
Word.
I'm a rapper, nigga. I flown.
Word. Oh my God! I can't believe she said that. Whoa.
I hate you.
Dog, you is fucking stupid. Capital. superstar.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the If It's Dope Don't Fix It podcast.
And we fucking back just like that,
just
bitch.
Like that, we back.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Part two. Part two. Now I'm a dog in the studio drinking Rolling Loud in this bitch.
Rolling Stone, you feel?
Rolling Loud in this bitch.
I can't even roll in peace.
Everybody knows this G.
I got brown here.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Man, you got that shit in the coffee mug, man. Ain't nobody want.
Yes, you can. They call it Uncle Vinny.
Nah, that's not Patron, but
I thought you was saying that Patricia.
You can mix tequila with brown.
That's like fake ass Long Island.
This nigga, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to the If It's Dope Don't Fix It podcast.
Hey,
with our special
listen,
guest, Lamborghini
it's
Law.
good to have you motherfuckers back.
Hey.
For real, for real. Big congratulations to Tam. Big congratulations to Polar on...
For what? What I did?
You a single mother. Again.
You tripping. That boy bought a ring.
That boy say,
no.
Get him, Tam.
Yeah.
Get him,
You
Tam.
see,
Got him.
Don't say
Tam said, hold on, fuck that. I was
Fuck
listening.
that.
Tam said,
no, I was
Santa
listening
Claus, that's bae. I said,
Yeah,
on the
no,
left,
you
the
say
Santa
that.
Claus, that's bae.
that
Tam snap,
You
man.
don't play out here.
One
You
thing about
wrote
it-
that shit. You got a ghostwriter.
One thing about it, as soon as I
Done
get that
Marco.
external hard drive cassette, I promise I let y'all hear Tam song.
Send me a beat.
Yeah.
I promise I let Tam and my little lady back in the day, 05. I got the song. It's on my hard drive.
Oh, you
please
was
don't.
for real about that shit?
Please don't play.
It's in my cabinet. As soon
That
as I
shit was
get my
so-
hard drive, I'm gonna
that
let
shit
y'all
was so
hear
dumb,
Tam
man.
snap. Blow the whistle.
I wrote that whole shit.
Yeah, you snap.
Don't, dog. That's
I appreciate y'all for tuning in, but this was the If It's Dope Don't Fix It podcast.
I don't
We
even.
back.
I
Man,
appreciate
every
the
week we
viewers
back.
that stayed.
Back every
And
week.
we
This
back.
shit ain't gonna stop until they quit again. But
What?
y'all be easy.
Tell Sam don't say nothing about this
Sam,
fucking bullshit. Cause she gonna really think she a rapper now.
Wait, let me.
She really gonna think she a rapper
Sam,
now.
look,
She
I
gonna
can
go
rap.
home and be like, babe, you think I did good?
Baby, how sound?
And he gonna,
Baby,
yeah,
how
you did good. You did good. So you can submit. So you can submit.
See, y'all ain't Pete though. Chapman got his own little bars too. He waiting for her to snap
Yeah.
some rip her.
My
That's
dog
what
be
he
snapping,
doing.
dog. My
That's what
dog
he
be
doing.
snapping. I got a video.
Nigga, get your ass on it.
I got a video.
The
My
earth
dog
waiting on
be
you,
snapping.
boy. The earth waiting on you.
My dog be ripping.
Y'all finna rap
This
or
is
what?
Dope Don't Fix It podcast, man.
I got it.
I ain't got no views.
Y'all apparently they scared,
Hey,
so
we
I got
live
it.
right here. We on the Pro Tools. We live on Pro Tools.
What you got on it? I
Let me
got
tell
5 on it. I got 4 on it. I need more on it. The shit 10 now. The shit big now.
Man, don't stop!
Damn, please, shut the fuck up. I'm taking
Tam ain't playing with him! I promise she ain't playing with him!
hate you,
Man, she ain't playing with him
You sound like
tonight!
Funk Flex on me.
Man, I can't wait to
You
play
gotta
that
drop a bomb
shit
on that.
back!
You gotta drop a bomb on that.
I can't wait to play that shit back! That shit 10 now! That shit big now! Oh!
I hate you, dog.
Man, fuck that! I'ma use that. Tam, can I use that, please?
I need my royalties, nigga.
I'ma use that shit. We got
Go
a few
ahead.
views.
I ain't doing that shit, man. I don't rap.
We got a few views.
Trap.
We got a few
Alright, I'm gonna
viewers.
sing the hook.
Alright, I got it. Alright. All I ever wanted was a bad chick. Bigger credit. Let me hold a debit. Keep me with a 7 of that good, that unleaded. That's on our pass you niggas. But that gas, I won't let it. Talking down on the count, I think you good, boy, I bet it. How to get a team ready, chopping heads like it's lettuce. This is 40 boy talk. 43rd Street to be exact. That have a nigga leaking, that's a fact, and won't regret it. I knew I was on to something. Back when Buddha was jumping, when B used to be with punk and had them hearts in the attic. But he came through and raw. Them boys got out of Dodge. I knew I was about to start, and boy, I made it happen. I'm a rock star. Took a 28 to Vinny. I ain't never had no workers. Boy, I needed every penny. I was tripping and trapping. Should be happy you witness. It's the king nigga Polar. Bases tell me they miss me. It's a fact. You ain't the homie, you ain't crap. You ain't Dewey, you ain't fat. You ain't Sebastian, Jason Head, T, it's a rap. Always head to the money. We ain't never had a mouth. Niggas think that we asleep. We ain't never had a nap. And that's the mission. If you like it, then listen. If it's dope, don't fix it. Wow. That's the mission. If you like it, then listen. If it's dope, don't fix it. Hold on. Hold on.
I got found it. I got found it.
King nigga pull up. Hey.
It's my turn, y'all.
It's been a while since we did it. And we back like we love something. Wave 32 coming soon. I promise. I promise Wave 32 coming soon.
When?
God, y'all probably ain't even got one.
April 15th.
But hit that boy up.
Did y'all
April
hear
15th.
that?
Wave
Wait a minute.
32 is
Wait a
coming.
minute. Okay, Wave
Lamborghini
32 coming
Law,
April
Wave
15th. But
32
if
is
y'all don't
coming.
have number one, y'all need to grab that.
That's your boy. I got him.
Hit him up. Lamborghini Law,
They in the trunk.
Facebook, Mike Fleisen on IG.
I'm
He
putting
got
up
him right
on
now.
you. I'm a real
And
call.
he delivered.
I deliver.
We appreciate y'all for listening, watching, vibing.
Let's get
If
it.
you like it, then listen. If it's
Change
dope,
the
don't
beat.
fix it.
Renegade.
Renegade. Ether.
Renegade.
This YouTube, I can't really change it without writing. Oh, Renegade done pulled up.
They already
This is Jeff. He's
You gotta listen to Jeff first.
Who is Jeff? We know
People
him.
that's paying for this Renegade.
Nah, I know who the fuck
I
Jeff
can't
is. I'm
wait
a
till
dog.
they start
Who
putting it
trying,
up front of
who
my
trying to
shit
get in
so I
on
can get
freestyle? I'll add you to the live right now.
Renegade.
You want to sing the hook? You want to freestyle? I'll add you right now.
No, you won't.
I got one
I'm
video.
killing these niggas in here. They don't even want to see me.
Watch
We
it.
really don't.
My headphones. Yeah, my brother Jumbo. He with me.
Shit.
He with me.
Look.
Yeah,
Look. Lamborghini Law, the name speak for itself. I got a couple bad bitches, LV on the belt. The gun sit on the shelf, them bullets sit in your health. I got a 2018, the same color as meth. I'm breaking bad when you see me. Young and like Heisenberg, break a brick down the middle, call that shit divorce court. Split it up with the block, alimony never stop. My young niggas hungry, I'ma feed them till they belly pop. I'm in the belly drop, floating like a helicopter. Fully loaded weapon, stretch them, sounding like a belly flop. Lamborghini all stop, my wrist a $140, man. I'm pussy bad bitch, I bag shorty, pinky ring robber Ori, but I play for mine. I got 100-round clip that won't fit on Vine. I pour up the wine that only greatness drink from. Break bread with niggas who never ate the breadcrumbs. Yeah, now that's gangster. Hand on the banger, born in the danger. Faith be the anchor, anchor to the money so the money never leave. On the French island shore, on the pier of Genevieve, what these bitches never see, the come up grind. Want you to make it overnight like it's key lime pie. I spit these rhymes till the sun don't shine. I'm talking weed bag fame, it take a nick of time. Yeah.
And like
Oh,
that.
April 15th.
Wave 32.
Lamborghini Law.
That's what he said.
Hold up.
I
Oh.
do it for 1-5.
Now who really wanted to tell them come correct?
Yeah.
I knew that they were frontin', I'm in full effect.
Blah.
Everything fully loaded. Know you people full of shit.
Yeah.
You think you see me the one with a chick you tryna get cruising? Down 17th, you would think niggas know a nigga vibe. By the way I slide. Switch from a click to a trick when I slide. No offense to niggas, just respect a nigga vibe.
Yeah.
Whatever I be that I'm free at. Never worry about no pressure, no never not me. That's $250,000 king nigga pull up. No longer do I roll up. Got tired of niggas always asking where the weed at. Got the
We appreciate y'all for listening to the If It's Dope Don't Fix It podcast. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at If It's Dope Don't Fix It. And if you'd like to have your music reviewed or post advertisement, please email us at ifitsdope@gmail.com. Yeah.
My chick slave, my jits paying some jump mans. Tongue out when I know, looking out, text back in my hoe looking, got my control. When she leave them, sending all kind of emojis to them. Young king get a 40s action, speaking nonsense and getting no reaction. Everybody brand new for the book, but man, we know the action. Every day we drift and slide. Every day we drift and slide. Ride around getting lifted, slide. Came up from the trenches, slide. Every day we drift and slide. Every day we drift and slide. Came up from the trenches, slide. Fell in love with the mission, slide. Every day we drift and slide. Every day we drift and slide. Ride around getting lifted, slide. Came up from the trenches. Every day we drifting. Every day we drifting. Came up from the trenches. Fell in love with the mission. 4314 real nigga. All I do is get money. Body count would have been 3 or 4. He wouldn't have grabbed that stick from me. Black lives goes a matador. Black chick in my platter though. Eat that pussy like shrimp and grip. No layer ass like a matador. I say bravo, lil' mama. Back it up, then sit it here. Roller decks full of bad bitches. I bring them home like a cavalier. I'm in the zone, I don't even care. I ain't felt this way in a while. Nigga try to tell me I ain't the best out. I said shit, you just in denial. Hey, my BM shaped like Serena Williams. My girl like Christina Milian. One day I'ma hit them both. Have a milli rockin' with they titties showing. Ooh, that's me, nigga. Ooh, for the free nigga. No hoe on my leash, nigga. Fuck is wrong with these niggas? Every day we drifting. Every day we drifting. Ride around getting lifted. Came up from the trenches. Every day we drifting. Every day we drifting. Came up from the trenches. Fell in love with the mission. Every day we drifting. Every day we drifting. Ride around getting lifted. Came up from the trenches. Every day we drifting. Every day we drifting. Came up from the trenches. Fell in love with the mission. Every day we drifting. Every day we drifting.